What's going on, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. Thanks to you guys, it's the fastest growing Dodgers YouTube channel in the game. So if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and give me all your takes down below in the comment section. I want all your fire Dodger takes down below in the comment section. And for all the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. What a life-changing year this promises to be for Kiké Hernandez. Last night, he took to Instagram to announce the birth of his newborn daughter, Penelope. So congratulations to Kiké Hernandez and his wife, Mariana, on their newborn daughter. What a wild past few months for Kiké Hernandez. He wins the World Series. He has a brand new daughter, and it looks like he could have a brand new team very soon. MLB insider Chris Cotillo tweeted out, sources, Red Sox have been in touch with many free agent second base options, including Kiké Hernandez, Colton Wong, Cesar Hernandez, and D. Strange Gordon. Generally, talks have been preliminary. Multiple people involved believe this market will open up with LeMahieu off the board. So, Kiké Hernandez looks like he's in talks with the Boston Red Sox. You've heard rumblings about him going to the Red Sox for weeks now, and if he were to end up in Boston, I think first and foremost, it'd be a great fit for not only Kiké Hernandez, but also the Boston Red Sox. They're a team that's looking to rebuild. They're looking to have guys that have some positional versatility, and he is a super utility man. That is what Kiké Hernandez is. He played every single position on the diamond last year, save for catcher and third base. The guy can play any position on the diamond. He can even pitch.
Future. Well, he features a fastball that averages about 97 to 98.
And also, Boston is in rebuild mode. They don't have high expectations for next year's team. They know they're not World Series contenders, so he can sign that one-year deal with Boston and get those 500 plate appearances that he's after, prove that he's an everyday second baseman, and then he can jump right back in the market after next season when, one, he's proven he's an everyday second baseman, and two, it should be a healthier market having been a whole year after the 60-game shortened season. So I think Kiké Hernandez betting on himself, it's a wise move. Fangraphs projects him to make 2 years, $12 million. That's the contract they've laid out for Kiké Hernandez. But if he wants a one-year deal, maybe get a 1 year, $7-8 million contract. And I'm sure Kiké Hernandez would have liked to enter his free agency coming off a better 2020 season. He ends up slashing 230, 270, 410, OPSing 680 last season. He had 5 home runs, had 20 RBIs, actually had his second lowest WRC plus of his career at 83, had a 20.9 K percentage, a 4.1 walk percentage, but what he's going to give you is above average defense. He's a great locker room guy, and you just never know when Kiké Hernandez is going to go on a hot streak or give you a big moment. Look, he's Mr. NLCS. You saw what he did in the clincher against the Cubs in 2017, and then, of course, this past postseason, Game 7, Dodgers trailing, AJ Minter versus Kiké Hernandez. He hits one of the biggest home runs in Dodgers history.
Hernandez hits one in the air, left center field. This game is tied.
So Kiké Hernandez, he can give you some magic sometimes. He had 2 home runs in the NLCS. He had 2 RBIs in the World Series. And I think this past season what was surprising was how he fared against lefties. Hit just 217 against southpaws. For his career, he's hitting 263 against lefties, OPSing 820. So you want to see him get back to those numbers. But I think that Kiké Hernandez is going to be a nice fit in Boston. Say what's up to Alex Verdugo for everyone here at Dodgers Nation. But when Kiké Hernandez signs elsewhere, it shouldn't come as a big surprise because he was hinting at this being a last dance for this current iteration of the Dodgers. He was saying it before the season.
There's been, I'm not gonna lie, there's been a comment here and there. But at the same time, we just, nothing in this life is guaranteed. And right now, the only thing we have guaranteed right now is this season that's ahead of us. And I think all of us, even though free agency could be, the back of our minds or whatever, it can creep in your thoughts here and there. I think we're all very focused in what we want to accomplish this year.
So is there a chance that Kiké Hernandez somehow ends up back with the Dodgers? I think there's a very, very slim chance, but I think what it comes down to is those plate appearances. If he comes back on a one-year deal and he's that super utility guy, yes, he can play a role, but he won't get those opportunities. He won't get that chance to be that everyday player, and that is what he's looking for. And I like the fact that he's betting on himself. I look for him to sign with the Boston Red Sox as early as this week. And don't worry, he's definitely going to have his once a Dodger, always a Dodger card. But if you want what's best for Kiké, that is playing time, that is an opportunity to be an everyday second baseman, an everyday infielder in this league. So Kiké Hernandez, thanks for the memories, but I'm afraid the banana is going to split.
Then Kiké Hernandez figured.
And then we've got some updates on some of the Dodgers free agent targets. First, Justin Turner and Marcus Semien. So today, Peter Gammons, he tweeted out, response to B-Ball Man, I asked about his team signing Marcus Semien. He replied, the Dodgers are going to sign Semien and Justin Turner. Now, of course, anytime we have a rumor here, we have to break out the Dodgers rumor meter. And I'm going to give this rumor about Justin Turner and Marcus Semien a 3 Dodger Dogs. A 3 Dodger Dogs, serious smoke with this rumor because, one, we heard Ken Rosenthal mention Marcus Semien and the Dodgers, and also I'm including the Justin Turner part of it. I think the Justin Turner deal is going to get done this week, especially with the DH in the National League. They haven't announced it yet, but that is the feeling right now in Major League Baseball. So I do anticipate a deal gets done with Justin Turner this week. JT was actually at Dodger Stadium today for Tommy Lasorda's celebration of life. Here he is wearing a Tommy Lasorda number 2 jersey. R.I.P. to the legend, Tommy Lasorda. Now, when it comes to Marcus Semien, it does seem like a little bit of an odd fit because, yes, he is a right-handed bat that the Dodgers are looking for, but save for 1 year, he's been a below-average right-handed bat. Now, in 2019, he had an outstanding season, 33 home runs. He had an OPS of 892. He posted a 137 WRC plus a 7.6 WAR, but then in 2020, he really struggled. You saw that K percentage go from 13.7% in 2019 to 21.2% in 2020. The walk rate stayed around the same, but I think Marcus Semien, if you look at that career, he's only posted OPS plus of above 100 once in his career. So is he going to be that impact bat from the right side? That's the question I have. And also defensively, this guy is a shortstop. That is the position he's played the majority of his career. In 854 games played at the big league level, 775 have come at shortstop. So 775 games at shortstop, 50 at third base, 29 at second base. Now, that could be an issue. It would be an adjustment for him to be an everyday third baseman, but it also means he does have that positional versatility that the Dodgers covet, so you know that's going to be a bright spot as far as the Dodgers are concerned. So I'm not overly concerned with whether or not he can get it done with the glove. He's improved a lot defensively during the course of his career. I'm just worried about those diminishing power numbers. Last season, you saw a big drop-off. He was projected to hit 22 home runs in a traditional 162-game season, but that strikeout rate was way up. That average was way down. But I'm sure the Dodgers are exploring him as an option because they know they can get him at a bargain price. I think you could get him for something between $10 to $14 million on a 1-year deal. And if that's the case, he could be a much more affordable option than signing a guy like Marcell Ozuna or trying to make trades for a Nelson Cruz or a Suarez, guys like that. So I think if you're the Dodgers and you bring back Justin Turner, then signing Marcus Semien starts to make more sense because Justin Turner is going to provide that pop from the right side, and then Marcus Semien, he can be that big wild card because what if he does have another great year like he did in 2019 when he finished third in the MVP voting? That would be the ideal scenario for the Dodgers and Marcus Semien, who could then re-enter the market and get a better contract. So for me, if you're going to sign Justin Turner, then I like the idea of Marcus Semien, but if it's a one or the other type option, I'm definitely less hot on it because he's less of a proven commodity with the stick. We don't know what we're going to get from him at the dish next season with the bat. But I do think this is something to keep your eye on. But let me know down below in the comments. Do you want to see the Dodgers sign Marcus Semien? Give me a Y for yes. Give me an N for no. And what was your favorite Kiké Hernandez moment? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. For all the latest Dodgers news, rumors, hype videos, interviews, podcasts, you're going to find it right here. So be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and also give me all your takes down below in the comment section. And for all the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. That's at DMac_LA. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.